Well, agriculture is by far the largest industry in the state of Georgia, and so in this class we learn about agriculture, how agriculture meets the three needs that every human has. That's food, clothing, and shelter, and we study the practices that bring those things to pass. Well, in this class you gain a basic understanding of both large and small scale agricultural practices. And through the student supervised agricultural experience that they do outside of class, they're able to put these practices in practice wherever they are, whatever they do. Career opportunities in agriculture are actually almost endless, from agricultural production, marketing and sales, agricultural law, even such as myself in education, an FFA advisor, and an agricultural teacher. There are many very diverse opportunities in the career field for a person interested in agriculture. It's not always in the dirt, getting your hands dirty, but there's a lot of other opportunities that you can actually participate in depending on what your interests are. So it's a very diverse field that we have in agriculture. My favorite part of this class is working with the students out in the greenhouse and actually teaching them how things grow, and then watching the fruits of their labor. You can actually watch the things grow as you go through the school year. Start with very small seedlings, and we plant them and transplant them, and then we watch them grow. And then in the springtime we have a big sale where the community and the public comes in and buys the plants, and we get a lot of very positive feedback from what we do in here and the plants that we have to offer. And so it's a really great experience to working with the public and working with the students. So that's really my favorite part. It's not, we have to do some book type learning in the classroom, but my favorite part is working with the kids out here in the greenhouse. I expect my students in this class to walk in the door with a positive mental attitude and a strong work ethic, and if they come in with those two things, they'll be able to learn the skills necessary and do all the things that we ask them to do in class, and they'll have no issues and no problems, and I think they'll enjoy their experience overall. Well, we're in a greenhouse, so obviously, yes, it's a hands-on class. All the plants that you see in the greenhouse setting, we actually plant and we propagate from those plants sometimes. We do a lot of different things in terms of plant growth. This is not an animal pathway program, we're a plant growth pathway, so we learn a lot about plants. So if you're interested in farming and agriculture, commercial, or home gardening and those kinds of things, could be just plants around the house and plant health and what plants need for growth and that kind of stuff. That's the main thing that we focus on. That, and there's a leadership portion. The third class is a leadership portion, so we try to develop individuals as leaders as well. Classes in this pathway is basic agricultural science, horticulture, and agribusiness, marketing, and leadership. Well, you can't get more real world than learning and understanding and producing food, clothing, and shelter for people everywhere on this earth. So this is definitely a class where you learn real world applications, hopefully things you'll be able to take with you. And my goal for every person when they come out of this pathway is to learn how to plant your own garden, produce some of your own food, and understand how things grow. Products just don't show up on the grocery shelf in the grocery store. That's not where you go to get food if you're an agriculture person. You actually grow your own. So I hope that's what they learn in this class, and that's definitely a real world application, helping students have some food security for themselves in the long term. Yeah, the school is embarking on a farm to school initiative where we are trying to develop some maybe some greenhouse space and some outdoor beds to produce food for the cafeteria. Our goal is to help begin to help produce some of the food that we actually feed students in the cafeteria. And this actually could possibly long-term extend into possibly some eggs from chickens and things like that. So we're real interested in pursuing that, and we're currently trying to lay some of the groundwork for having those kind of things in the future. The kids who are coming here from middle school, ones in middle school now may be part of that. So we're real excited about that initiative we got going on.